down here in South Texas, personal hunting place. Weather turned off cool. We had a cold front that just came through. It was warm for the weekend opener, which was last weekend. But just in time for this weekend, we had some nice cold weather come through, so I've decided to come on down. We're still a little early. Still a little early for the rut, even the pre-rut, but anytime you get a good cold, cooler, overcast, maybe a day with some moisture in it like we've had, it's always a good day to go sit in the deer woods. So I got my Marlin Classic 336 and 3030 right here. I'm gonna put a few of those beautiful red-tipped Hornady Lever Evolution loads in 3030 Win. On a safe. Good old South Texas style hunt. Here we go. We got a buck we've called Stickers for the last 4 years because he's always had some non-typical points coming off his 2s and 3s. He's always had big, beautiful webbed brow tines. We've watched him, I think, for 4 years now. He obviously is injured a pedicle or had an injury, so he's very non-typical with a real freak side on his right side. This is my first time to see him this year, and this is probably one of the strongest pre-ruts I've seen in South Texas in the last 3 years. But I'd like to rattle that non-typical in. Just give me something a little more exciting to do on the ground. I mean, I could have shot him just now. But that's what's so cool about hunting the rut. Here comes another one. And it's him. He is all over the place. Cannot stand it. South Texas. I don't think there's any greater place a deer hunter can go but to come to South Texas and see these chocolate horned deer during the rut. It's magical. That was cool. I'm gonna get out and take a little drive around the ranch. I was tired of sitting. But we did see a lot of deer, probably close to 20. Early season like this, it's just good to sit early, in my opinion. Down here, we really try to, study, take surveys. This is a good time of year for us to really count deer in all of our different stations on the ranch. But they've just about cleaned up all the corn we've put in the senderos, and one mature buck came out. I didn't anticipate really seeing any big bucks yet. It's just too early in the season, but I want to take another drive around and just for a deer count, nothing else. And we may sit here in the morning just to see what the morning sit is like in this particular stand compared to the evenings. Evenings, I would say it's pretty active. Now let's go right around.
This segment of Trailing the Hunter's Moon is provided by Double Nickel Taxidermy.
Let's go deep in the brush this time. We've been kind of using road systems and right-of-ways, senderos. But we're just going to go deep into the bush and see what happens. more session here, and then I'm gonna make another move. Here he comes. He can't stand it. He's licking his lips. There's something to the right, I'm pretty certain. That worked. Made a move, dropped down on the bottom, changed my antlers. I went to a lighter pair. Shed antlers gave me a completely different tone. Took a little work there. We had a nice little young 10-point come crashing in. I think there was another deer circle and I just couldn't get never got a bearing, nor did I see it, but I'm gonna quietly move out of here. I'm not gonna go that far. I'm gonna kind of stay in this bottom. I can work it a long ways. But now I'm building my confidence. We're catching up to him now. Basically, there's just a big bottom on this west end of the property. And I think these big old bucks really like these low areas. I think this is really where they bed and live most of the year. See this big old rub here, working it over pretty good. That's not an immature deer working over that side of the tree, in my opinion. That's a mature deer. We'll sneak right along this little edge right here on this creek. A spot where we can look downwind, and we're going to try it. Eat. Eat. He's right here, you see him? Eat. The stickers. There, he's looking at me, you see him? Eat, eat, eat. Dang it. Did you get him at all? Okay, let me tell you something. I didn't kill him. My heart is going a million miles an hour. In fact, before I give up, I'm gonna rattle again. Thorn in my eye or something. coming back to the same spot. Oh, it's another bug. Come on, right in the same hole. You see? Eat. 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 Man, I had something in my eye. Eat. Dang it. Dang it. It's my fault. I messed up. No, I should have kept rattling instead of getting so excited. I saw him coming. I saw him coming here. And I thought, perfect. Two issues. This brush is a little high. So I had to stand up. I couldn't kneel down. I got a thorn in my eye. A common mistake we all make as hunters when we let the excitement take over, and when you rattle in a big, it's one of our target bucks. It's one of the ones where we know he lives here. And I guarantee you we rattled him up right out of his bed. He came like that. A younger buck just came in. These big bucks get the best of us. They just do. I don't care how experienced you are. It's the best thing you can do, rattling. It's just rattle. Have something big and gnarly just show up out of this brush country staring right at you. Get you so jacked up you can't even shoot him. Dang it. I'll call that a win for the morning. I might have to take the rest of the day off just to let my heart calm down. As you guys have seen, we've decided to let a deer go that we've been hunting. I rattled him up a couple of times. That was really the way I wanted to hunt him, and he beat me at that game. He busted me on one rattling stand, and he got pretty trained to the rattling horns after that. And which I want to make very clear, because I see a lot of guys now rattling on social media, and you can train those deer if you do it too much. So we've moved to another end of the ranch where this probably looks like a familiar spot to you guys. We've made a move, and we're going to switch up our game plan here and hunt for a deer that will help improve our herd, actually, by removing him and his genetics. So we'll see what happens. Holy crap, it's active already. We could be in for a really good sit.
Trailing the Hunter's Moon is presented by Ruger, rugged, reliable firearms. Marlin, long live the lever gun. Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable. Trichicon, brilliant aiming solutions. MB Ranch King blinds, built in pursuit of perfection. And by Double Nickel Taxidermy.
Holy crap, it's active already. We could be in for a really good sit. Look how big that 9-point is, body-wise. Look how tall he is.
No, he's huge.
No, I think he's really lean. Look how pissed up. Oh, dude, his hocks are all bloody. He's pissed and rubbed his hocks so much he has rubbed them raw. Can you video that? He literally has blood. Look at his backbone sticking up too. The deer I was talking about, big 6-point, he showed up. We pulled the card from the trail camera here before we got in the stand, and he was here 5 minutes before we got in the blind. He was here this morning, he was here last night. These bucks are chasing does all around here, got me a little nervous. Looking at the stand right now, but the thing calmed down. Ready? I wasn't expecting that. He got right in his tracks. That's a 30-30 Winchester. That's 160 grain FTX bullet by Hornady and their lever evolution ammo. At about 90 yards. And he went straight down. And that's going to be my South Texas buck of the year, and I'm proud of him. He's a cool old deer, probably a 5-year-old deer, just a big old 6-point. It's hard to find deer like that. And I'm just as tickled with a deer like that as I am shooting a Boone Crockett. Awesome. Awesome. Shot the deer I came after. I'm gonna get out and go take a look at him. Look at this case. You never know. Moving too much. I don't like for photos. Big old body deer.
I think we just haul it to the truck after this and do.
Pretty healthy for the rut. He's been in the water hole. Just gonna unload this. I'm pretty proud of this hunt. Pretty proud of this old rifle. This is the new Marlin 336 Classic in 30-30 that Ruger's producing. And it's a tack driver. 30-30 was never really known to be an accurate cartridge, but this one is super accurate. It's got that Trichicon Huron scope. What a cool deer. I would say he's probably looking at him, a 4-year-old. Yeah, probably a 4-year-old. Just coming into his mature prime. And we have a gene on this place. We've killed a couple deer like him over the years, and he's obviously of that gene pool. I'm sure he's bred a couple of does being a mature deer, but I'm tickled with him. An Hornady bullet's right there. Almost peeked through the skin. Look at it, just like it did kind of poke through the skin. There's some of the bullet right there sticking out. High shoulder shot, anchored him. And I'm gonna go get him loaded up and take him home. Field dressing, getting butchered up. What a wrap from South Texas. Fantastic.